Hello, lovely people. I want to speak to you guys about XRP. So after XRP broke out the previous day, breaking the trend line, a visible XRP pull lower, back a touch bit. You can see over here, it's down 3.5% at the day. This changed into, I wouldn't say predicted, but I could not parent out what changed into the motive. That XRP was going up the day before today, outside of the truth that you realize it was technical. So while we've got conditions like that, we don't see a continuation tomorrow. There's typically a pleasing pullback, and that is what we are seeing. However, we'll get to it in just a tad. It hasn't, but it is still bullish proper. If we take a look here, wait, I'll make myself a bit smaller. Right, here we go. Much higher proper. You do not want to see my bold, vivid head. So despite the fact that XRP is pulled back a bit, technical difficulty time, okay, right here. Although it's returned a little bit, it hasn't long passed down enough that we saw XRP break out from the day gone by. So it is going to be thrilling going into subsequent week in which we have a variety of economic stuff occurring, and we'll communicate about that tomorrow. Make positive to subscribe the channel, ring the bell, so you get notifications approximately each video that drops. So you can live up to date. We'll communicate about the following day morning, what's going on this week, what we need to look out for. It's a very, very vital week upon us, and we're going to see how XRP and the way the crypto market is going to react, right? Now, as XRP turns into increasingly more popular, we are going to see an increasing number of fake information. We're going to see more and more human beings looking to push out all kinds of narratives. We need to be very, very cautious, right? There's a few Twitter accounts that just positioned out faux news. For example, don't mixture this due to the fact that is faux information, okay? I noticed a Twitter account that has many followers, right? This showed BlackRock and Ripple have simply made a partnership, something like that. And this got like 150, 200, 0 views, this account. So I'm going to expose you, what Ripple CTO just stated. And it really is why I'm not displaying you the account, because I do not need to move compliant with it, after which you already know, giving them greater publicity. Also, I've seen a few motion pictures during the last 24 hours or so that keep referencing 1.6 trillion, showed 1.6 trillion, or Ripple just dropped a bombshell, XRP 1.6 trillion. And it's getting loads of perspectives, this name. I don't know why. Sometimes precise titles get lots of views, you know, proper. And I become like, oh, what's going on right here, right? I'm interested. I looked at first, I didn't watch the films, noticed the titles, and I began doing my studies. This is how how I function, right? I do not decide anything from only a title or a thumbnail. And so I began doing the studies. I couldn't locate this 1.6 trillion. So I went into the movies, and within the videos, all three of the videos, and I'm now not going to position every person underneath the bus right here, due to the fact I've made errors also within the beyond. However, all three films reference the $1.6 trillion that could be coming from Japan. They're speaking about Japan here, and they're speaking approximately how the 1.6 trillion is the quantity that each unmarried year goes throughout border bills for Japan. So I tried to find that. I did not find it. I went via the motion pictures. They did not reference wherein it comes from. One of them said, I study lately, and did not carry in which they study it from, right? Read something, I tried to convey you the tweets or anywhere I'm referencing from, because it's vital, right? But they did display all three of them, because I assume they took from the equal region. They copied every other. It's okay, we all do it, right? There turned into a reference to 1.6 trillion yen. So that is creating a whole lot of confusion and lots of things like which can be occurring within the crypto market. And as increasingly more XRP motion pictures are made, and the more famous, hopefully, proper XRP gets, there's going to be lots extra incorrect information. So what I'm asking absolutely everyone is, if I make a mistake, call me out on it. Okay, I can address it. I'm a massive boy. Also, if you see someone obtainable, this is pronouncing something right, but they're called the XRP myth, okay? Don't accept as true with them. Go and try to find it for yourself. If I see someone referencing the object, and I studies that article, I Google it, I see a person speak me approximately something, I go and try to find more than one resource that speak me about that situation. Because, first of all, there may be a variety of incorrect information. Second of all, a whole lot of people are feeding the equal incorrect information. So you could surely see more than one people tweeting out the equal factor, which is also happening on Twitter, in which a couple of huge debts start tweeting out the equal things, and then YouTubers see this, and then they make films approximately it's an equal component can take place to Me Too. And it is all fake facts. I think there was something with MasterCard or something that became flying around the world the other day, or MasterCard doing something where became MasterCard Sound, one of the credit card organizations a while ago. All of these big XRP, Twitter, money owed, we're tweeting the identical, the equal, same byline, right? And it turned into of path foe. So as the crypto marketplace gets increasingly more famous, there is going to be increasingly humans on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, proper. They're going to be pushing XRP. And so simply be very, very cautious and just no longer just XRP, something you see, you notice a video, double test it, triple, take a look at it, make lots of research before making a decision to leap into an asset. It's very, very important. I have made the mistake earlier and this is, you realize, I'm telling you my non-funded memories that I even have visible something that turned into famous or had a variety of narrative around it. I jumped into it and I was already too overdue. It changed into already at the give up of the narrative, or loads of it become faux information, and I fell, right? And so this has took place to me inside the Beyond, and I want you guys to be as a success as you may be. And so we are going to attempt to cowl stuff and try to determine out what's real and what is not. It's very, very essential. Most effective me. I do not have a research team. I do not have absolutely everyone with me. It's simply me, little antique Abby, right? So I try to do my quality. Okay, so I thank you for that. Now, after that rant, I understand there may be going to be comments, but I'll get to the identify proper. So, whales scoop up 1 billion XRP in days as buyers brace for fee explosion. Despite what is taking place with XRP's consolidation, following a drop of around 9% from the recent high, whales are pre-seizing the opportunity, offering the dip. And we saw this. Ali Martinez highlighted development, tweeting that whales offered more or less 1 billion within the last 48 hours. We want to think about that despite the fact that a billion could have been offered. There could also have been a few that have been bought. And we visible a vast buy account that befell on December 16, where whales obtained 830 million XRPs in 24 hours. And different current acquisitions noticed too, whales amassed 360 million XRP in mere 48 hours. This doesn't mean by means of the manner that the rate of XRP goes to head up, right? December 16th, if we pass lower back and we take a glance proper, or December 16th became already the market commenced pulling, returned a touch bit. But you see the day once we did see a pop-up, however, then we noticed a promote off. And so on occasion, when we've got this sort of scenario, the market reacts definitely. The market has momentum, and then all of a sudden, some thing flips. There'll be some news, it may be some statistics, it really is coming out, and that's why I say to the video the next day, which we'll speak about the week, goes to be very important due to the fact you may have a scenario in which you don't know what is coming right here on Wednesday and Thursday. And just seeing the times, I assume I know what became probably CPI and PPI that came out, which will communicate approximately day after today of path and maybe a process record. Something befell here I do not keep in mind exactly. And the marketplace pulled back. So even when you have a lot of whales buying, it may push the price up inside the brief term. But then you can see a switcheroo appear on the market. So it's very critical to apprehend these items. It's very important, specifically in case you're a quick time period making an investment, to apprehend all the ins and the outs of the financial markets. All of the ins and the outs of what is occurring around the sector. You recognize when I became beginning out in my making an investment profession, I turned into operating in 9 to 5. I turned into a software developer. A humorous tale.